Hello students, today we are discussing a new chapter, Living Harmony. So here we are discussing about biotic factor, abiotic factors, then what is ecosystem, producers, consumer, all these subject or topics are we are discussing here. So first of all, here we can see a picture of aquarium and they are asking that what are the biotic and abiotic factor in an aquarium. They are asking what are the biotic and abiotic factors. So before we should know about what is biotic factor. What is biotic factor? Do you know what is biotic factor? Biotic factors are living or once living things, organism in our nature. So the biotic factors are living or once living organism in our ecosystem and they have the capable for reproduction. So biotic factors are living or once living organism in our ecosystem and it has the capable for reproduction. For example, plants, animals, birds, bacteria, these are the examples for biotic factor. So the next one is abiotic factors. What is abiotic factors? Abiotic factors are non-living physical and chemical elements in our ecosystem. Abiotic factors are non-living physical and chemical elements in our ecosystem. It is known as abiotic factors. And water, air, sunlight, temperature, minerals, these are the examples for abiotic factors. So, what is biotic factor? Biotic factors are living or once living organism. Once living organism in our ecosystem. So, what are the examples for biotic factors? Plants, animals, then fish, birds. These are the examples for biotic factors. There are so many examples. Here I give only 4 examples. Then another one is abiotic factors. What is abiotic factors? Abiotic factors are non-living. Abiotic factors are non-living physical and chemical elements in our ecosystem. Non-living chemical and physical elements. So, what are the examples for abiotic factors? We already said that water, then air, sunlight, temperature, minerals. These are the examples for abiotic factors. So, now can you complete that table? They give two tables that you should write biotic factors and abiotic factors. So it is very easy to classify them. Can you do this? So what are the examples for biotic factor in that aquarium? The fish, it is a biotic factor. And which is the non-biotic factor? There we can see water, air, that are the abiotic factors in that aquarium. So draw the table in your notebook and make two columns, biotic factors and abiotic factors, and complete the table. Okay, so here we said that biotic factors are living or once living organism in our ecosystem. So what is ecosystem? Do you know what is ecosystem? So biotic ecosystem means the biotic and abiotic factor and its mutual relationship is known as ecosystem. What is ecosystem? The biotic and abiotic factors and its mutual relationship, it is known as ecosystem. What are the examples for ecosystem? In your locality there have ecosystem localities is the forest, garden, paddy field. These are the examples for ecosystem locality. So if you are visiting a biodiversity place like garden, forest or paddy field, etc., what are the planning you should done? What we should done before visiting a place? സോ ഇപ്പോൾ നിങ്ങളൊരു ബയോഡൈവേഴ്സിറ്റി ആയിട്ടുള്ള പ്ലേസ് വിസിറ്റ് ചെയ്യാമെന്ന് വിചാരിച്ചു. നിങ്ങൾ എന്തൊക്കെ പ്ലാൻസ് ആണ് ചെയ്യേണ്ടത് എന്നാണ് അവർ ചോദിക്കുന്നത്. വാട്ട് ആർ ദ പ്ലാൻസ് വി ഷുഡ് ഡൺ? വി ഷുഡ് മേക്ക് ദ വെന്യൂ ആൻഡ് ടൈം, അല്ലെ? വി ഷുഡ് ഫിക്സ് വെന്യൂ ആൻഡ് ടൈം. നമ്മൾ സ്ഥലത്തിൻ്റെ പോകാനുള്ള സമയവും അതേപോലെ സ്ഥലവും നമ്മൾ ആദ്യം തന്നെ ഫിക്സ് ചെയ്യണം. പിന്നെ എന്തൊക്കെ കാര്യങ്ങളാണ് നമ്മൾ ചെയ്യേണ്ടത്? വി ക്യാൻ ടേക്ക് സം expert, we can take us with some expert, we can ask help of some expert. It will be made our observation or made our trip very easy. Then when we go there, what should we do? We should record our observation. We should make a notes of our observation. Otherwise it will be difficult for us to take all the things in our mind. So make a list or capturing photos, making videos. It will help us to make the place very friendly. Then what should be done after visiting the place? After visiting the place, what should be done? We can make a project. We can make a project and we can present a project in front of others. It will be help us to know and remind the knowledge of that place, isn't it? So next, if you see water snake capturing frog, did you see water snake capturing frog? Then we know that water snake capturing frog, and frog it capturing grasshopper, isn't it? We know that water snake it capturing frog, then frog capturing grasshopper. And what is the reason for this? And what was the main food of grasshopper? So we know that grass is the feed of grasshopper. Then frog feed grasshopper, and water snake it feed frog, isn't it? We know this one. അല്ലേ? നമുക്കിത് അറിയാം. എന്റെയും ഗ്രാസ് ഹോപ്പർ ഗ്രാസിനെയാണ് ഡിപ്പെൻഡ് ചെയ്തിട്ടുള്ളത്. അതേപോലെ ഫ്രോഗ് it feed grasshopper, and water snake feed frog. We know that. അല്ലെ? നമുക്ക് ഇങ്ങനെ ഇതറിയാം. We can make loads of this food chain. So another one is grass. Who eat grass? Worm. Then who feed worm? Fowl. Then fox feed fowl. Like it was continuing. You can make loads of this relationship. So these are the food relations. This food relation is known as food chain. This food relation is known as food chain. Can you make another one? If okay, another one, grass. Who eat grass? Deer, lion. Isn't it? Did you understand this one? This is food chain. This food relationship is known as food chain. This food relationship is known as food chain. So in our surrounding we can see loads of food chain. In our surround we can see loads of food chain. So this is known as food chain is known as food web. നമ്മൾക്ക് ഇങ്ങനെയുള്ള കുറേ ഫുഡ് ചെയിൻ എവിടെ കാണാൻ പറ്റും? നമ്മളുടെ സറൗണ്ടിങ്ങിൽ നമ്മൾക്ക് കാണാൻ പറ്റും. ഇങ്ങനെയുള്ള കുറേ ഫുഡ് ചെയിൻ ടുഗെദർ ഫോം ആണ് ഫുഡ് വെബ്. മീൻസ് ഹിയർ ലോ ഗ്രാസ്, വി നോ ഡീർ ഫീഡ് ഗ്രാസ് അല്ലെ? അപ്പോൾ ഇതേ ഗ്രാസിനെ ആരൊക്കെ ഡിപ്പെൻഡ് ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ട്? ഗ്രാസ് ഹോപ്പർ. Only deer feed grass? No, grasshopper depends. Here look, lion feed deer. Only lion feed deer? No, tiger. Then there are many other animals. Like here we can see frog. Water snake only feed frog. Otherwise here fowl. Only fox feed fowl? No, we know that there are many other animals also depend on these things. So this food chain is known as food web. So in our surround we can see loads of food chain. This food chain togetherness is known as food web. Did you understand what is food chain and what is food web? Okay, so here we can see the green plants is always comes first in food chain. Green plants always comes first in food chain. What is the reason? Because green plants are the only things that can produce food themselves. Green plants have the capable to produce food themselves. So other organisms are depending in them, but the green plants have the capable for produce food themselves. This is the reason that the green plants always comes first in food chain. Okay, so dear students, today we are discussed about biotic factors. What is biotic factor? The biotic factors are the living or once living organism in our ecosystem, and it has the capable for reproduction. What is reproduction? Reproduction എന്ന് വെച്ചാൽ എന്താണ്? പുതിയ ഒരു ജനറേഷൻ അല്ലെങ്കിൽ പുതിയ ഒരു സസ്യത്തിനെ ഉണ്ടാക്കാനുള്ള സാമർഥ്യം. So the biotic factors have the power of reproduction. What are the examples for biotic factors? Animals, plants, then fish. These are the birds. These are the examples for biotic factor. And what is the abiotic factors? Abiotic factors are non-living. Abiotic factors are non-living physical and chemical elements in our ecosystem. Examples: temperature, water, soil, minerals. These are the examples for abiotic factors. Then we discussed about ecosystem. The biotic and abiotic factors mutual relationship is known as ecosystem. In ecosystem we depending biotic and abiotic factors. അല്ലേ, നമ്മൾക്കറിയാം ഫോറസ്റ്റ്, പാഡി ഫീൽഡ്, these are the examples for biotic ecosystem. അപ്പോൾ നോക്കുക, നമ്മൾ അങ്ങനെ ഒരു സ്ഥലത്തിൽ പോവുകയാണെങ്കിൽ, ഒരു ഫോറസ്റ്റിൽ പോയാൽ we can see biotic and abiotic factors in there, because what are the biotic factors there? Animals, plants, that are the biotic factors. Then sunlight, temperature, water, air, these are the abiotic factors. ഒരു ഫോറസ്റ്റിൽ നമ്മൾ ഇതൊക്കെ ഡിപ്പെൻഡ് ചെയ്യുന്നില്ലേ? we are depending both biotic and abiotic factors. So this mutual relationship is known as ecosystem. And forest, paddy field, garden, these are the examples for ecosystem. Then next we discussed about food chain. This food relationship is known as food chain. That means here water snake feed frog, frog feed grasshopper, grasshopper feed grass. So in the food chain always green plants comes first. In food chain green plants comes first because green plants have the only capable for reproduction. So the green plants comes first. This much we discussed here. Then next we are discussing about producers and consumers. Producers and consumers. What is producers and what is consumers? Here already we said that grass is a green plants, isn't it? So the green plants always comes first because they have the capable for reproduction. So they are known as producers. എന്താണ്, ഗ്രീൻ പ്ലാന്റ്സിനാണ് സ്വന്തമായിട്ടും ഫുഡ് പ്രൊഡക്റ്റ് ചെയ്യാനുള്ള ഒരു കഴിവുള്ളത് അല്ലേ? അതുകൊണ്ടാണ് ദ ഗ്രീൻ പ്ലാന്റ്സ് ഈസ് നോൺ ആസ് പ്രൊഡ്യൂസേഴ്സ്. Then who is consumers? The organism that depend on other organism for food. It is known as consumers. ഒരു ഓർഗാനിസം ഫുഡിന് വേണ്ടിയിട്ട് എന്ത് ചെയ്യും? വേറൊരു ഓർഗാനിസത്തിനെ ഡിപ്പെൻഡ് ചെയ്യും. ഹിയർ വി ക്യാൻ സീ ഇഫ് എ ഫ്രോഗ് ഇറ്റ് ഡിപ്പെൻഡ്സ് ഗ്രാസ് ഹോപ്പർ ഫോർ ദെയർ ഫുഡ്. അല്ലെ, ഫ്രോഗ് അതിന്റെ ഫുഡിന് വേണ്ടിയിട്ട് ആരെ ഡിപ്പെൻഡ് ചെയ്യും? ഗ്രാസ് ഹോപ്പറിനെ ഡിപ്പെൻഡ് ചെയ്യും. സോ ദിസ് വൺ ഓർഗാനിസം ഡിപ്പെൻഡ് ഓൺ അതർ ഓർഗാനിസം ഈസ് നോൺ ആസ് consumer, depending on other organisms. So they are known as consumers. Okay, did you understand? So dear students, today we are discussing this much topic. In the next class we will discussing about the disposals and other topics. Thank you.